Alright, so it looks like GANYU is going to be the next banner on Genshin Impact, and they just released her full kit and all of her details, her E, her ability, her Q ability. They released all that stuff. We also have a new event here called the Lost Riches, so we'll go over that at the end, but for now we're going to talk about GANYU. We're going to talk about some bows that could be good with her, and then we're going to talk about her kit in general. Alright, so to go over her talents that just got shown, so she has a normal attack, obviously, which she just shoots 6 consecutive shots with a bow. Then she has her charge attack, which performs a more precise aim shot. So you can see here, there's 2 charges to this thing. So the first charge right here, it will have a fire off an icy arrow that deals cryo damage, which is just a normal charge attack that she would shoot from almost any character. Now it's kind of like Bennett's charge thing, where there's a charge level to, Bennett's E. Well, she has a charge level to her R, or her bow, holding bow attack. So after she uses her charge level 2, which is holding, you can see it proc twice. After that second proc, it'll shoot off a Frostflake arrow that deals cryo damage. So you'll see it here. It'll hit for 3,000, and then after that, it blooms after hitting its target, dealing AoE cryo damage. So you can see there, it hits for 3,000, and then it does 2,955 extra. So basically, literally that aim shot itself hit for around 6,000, which is really impressive. So also here is her next talent, which is her E talent here, and she's basically like an Icy Amber. So she puts down a Ice Lotus behind, leaving a single Ice Lotus behind. She dashes backwards, shunning all impurity and dealing AoE cryo damage. So the Ice Lotus continuously taunts surrounding opponents, attracting them to attack it. So it's exactly like Amber's Bunny. Its endurance scales based on GANYU's max HP, and it blooms profusely when destroyed or once its duration ends, dealing AoE cryo damage. So you can see there, I think the timer ran out. I don't think they destroyed it. So she dashes backwards, doing damage. So you can see here, she dashes backwards right here. It does 1,700, and then I think it either expires or they destroy it. I think they destroy it, and then it does 3,269. So she looks like a support character to me. She does not look like a DPS, especially because of this charge attack level 2 whatever shit she's got on here. Just from seeing her first talent and her charged bow attack thing she has going on, she's definitely not a DPS. So we will see what goes on here, but I don't think she is a DPS. She does not look like she's meant for the DPS slot. And then we have her Q ability, which even more makes her like a support for me, is she summons a Sacred Cryo Pearl that exercises evil, and basically it just continuously rains down shards of ice, like those stupid annoying ass domains where the fucking stupid cryo wizards and shit, they throw the ice particles on top of you. We're going to be doing that now, and instead onto the enemies. It does AoE striking opponents, it does AoE dealing cryo damage, and her ultimate definitely looks like a support ultimate. She is literally Ice Amber. So yeah, she definitely does look like a support to me. These are very supportive roles, with the taunt on her E, and then her Q doing the AoE icicle damage, AoE stuff, which is really, really cool. And yeah, so that's GANYU's talents revealed by the official Genshin website. So now we're going to go ahead and switch over to some bows. So I have a few bows pulled up here. I have a Sacrificial Bow, and then I have a 5-star bow, then I have Stringless Favenous Warbow. So for Sacrificial Bow, I picked support bows specifically, and it depends on really her cooldown, so we're not going to really know her cooldowns yet. Her cooldowns and stuff was not revealed yet, so we don't know how long her cooldowns are. Now, if her E cooldown is somewhat like long, kind of like Chi-Chi's E and stuff like that, then I might recommend, a Sacrificial Bow, which, obviously decreases has a 40% chance to end its own cooldown on her E, and then when it's rank 5, it's an 80%, which is really, really good. And considering it's an AoE, the chances of you proccing this 80% are really, really high. So you'll be able to use that taunt that she has here a lot, if you can get that sacrificial thing off. Now, it is energy recharge stat, so as I said, we will see how well, or what her energy recharge is naturally, what kind of base stats she has, and what we're going to go off of there, but I just have these, as I said, these are just multiple bows I have pulled up. And then for her other bow that I have pulled up here is Favonius Warbow, which obviously has a crits, have a 100% chance to generate 1 orb. So she has like crit rate on her passive or something like that, and you get crits on these AoE attacks. She's going to generate a lot of orbs. You already can see she generates orbs herself from that. from dashing backwards, and then from the AoE explosion, she also gets energy recharge right there. And then from her Q, that crits are going to be really hard. Those crits are going to hit really, really hard as well. So that's why I was thinking maybe, you know, Favonius Warbow would be really nice to just keep that elemental orb and energy flowing through. So here I have the Stringless as well, which is the last 4-star bow I have here. Now obviously the Stringless is very, very good. People know the Stringless as for being like Venti's like best bow, basically. His best 4-star bow. Probably his best bow as well too. But it does have Elemental Mastery on the secondary stat. So as I said, depending on her secondary stats and what she gets on her stats, if she gets crit rate, I don't know, crit damage, something, attack percentage, Elemental Mastery, it will really depend on what bow you kind of want to pick for GANYU. So obviously, if you don't know what Stringless does, it increases your elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 40% at Refinement Rank 5, and it has a really decently high base attack stat. If we look at it at Refinement Rank 1, it's 24%, which is still very, very good. And that's going to do it for the 4-star bows. These are all obviously gacha bows. For free-to-play bow, I do not know what you would probably want to go for. And for the 5-star bow, obviously we have the Amos bow here, which is an attack percentage secondary stat, and it increases the normal and charge attack damage by 12%. And I was thinking this because the charge attack you're going to be doing off of her, when you hold it down and get that double AoE, when you get the charge level 2 off, that's what I was thinking, maybe that could work with that. Obviously it does have naturally high base attack, it's a high attack percentage as well, so this depends on really what, as I said, her secondary stat is. But here's just a 5-star bow that probably could go well. Maybe Skyward Harp would work as well, but I personally think her probably best bows are going to be these 3 right here, the 4-star, the Stringless, Favonius, and the Sacrificial. And I think that's going to do it for GANYU. Now if we go ahead and switch over, we have the brand new Lost Riches event. We have the Mini SEELIE, which is the brand new pet. Now from what I can see here, it's going to be coming out in literally 2 days. And it's going to be lasting into the 22nd, which is going to be really, really cool. You have to be Adventure Rank 20 or above, and you have to complete the Prologue Act 1, of course. And this, you're going to have to find Hidden Treasure. And the treasure-seeking SEELIE will guide you to the locations to find where iron coins are buried. These iron coins can be exchanged in the event shop for one of the event gadgets: Mini SEELIE Dayflower, Mini SEELIE Rose, or Mini SEELIE Kuma, I think that's how you pronounce it. But I think it's probably going off of just normal colors. I'm gonna say it's blue, red, green. Rose obviously is like a pinkish red. Dayflowers I believe are blue, and Circumas I think are yellow or green. I'm not quite sure. But just basically going off of red, green, blue, which are the normal 3 colors that everyone uses. I'm assuming this is going to be red, green, blue, or red, blue, green. I'm sorry. And yeah, I mean this is really cool. It's a little pet that you'll have to go around with you, so that's going to be really, really awesome. It's kind of like having Paimon walking with you, so I can't wait to see what we do here. Hopefully there's other stuff in the shop that's instead of these little gadget things, but of course this is a really, really nice, fun little thing that they're doing. And I think that's going to do it for today. Let me know, guys, let me know what you think down below of GANYU in the comment section. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and peace out.